coming to get you. Scared? No? Well, you should be a little bit. Now, first things first, my name is Rhythm Garg and I come from a country called Malta. It is in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea and it is in Europe. The population is around 460,000, I'd say, and there are around 140 coronavirus patients. Now, I think you could be wondering, what is coronavirus? So, coronavirus is a virus, obviously, which started from Wuhan in China. And what does it do? So it goes into your body and attacks or fights with your immune system. Now sometimes the immune system is strong enough to beat it and it wins, but sometimes the corona wins. And yes, the immune system creates antibodies to fight with the coronavirus. Now, how could you realize that you have coronavirus? How could you identify? So there are a lot of symptoms, including that your power of smell, your ability starts decreasing, so you smell things worse. You stop smelling sometimes, and there is shortness of breath, breathing problems, you cough, and you have fever. But these are not always visible, and they are usually visible in 2 weeks. And within that time, you can infect other people. And something even more scary is that till now there is no remedy for the virus and no medicine or vaccine. But scientists are working on making one. There might be a few in the market that are recommended or something, but I wouldn't say blindly believing them. You could try them out, but there is no guarantee on my side. Okay, now you could be wondering, how large is this virus that has shook the world? This virus is 0.1 to 0.2 microns, which I think is very small, and I mean, it's amazing how such a small virus is like shaking the world. Now, the Maltese population is, well, I told you how much it is, but the Malta government is taking steps to control this. Only yesterday, it declared that a quarter of the Maltese population would be in lockdown, which includes pregnant women, people over 65 years of age, people with chronic diseases, which means long-term diseases like diabetes or heart problems or cancer, which are at high risk, that means. And if you come to Malta from abroad, then you have to stay in quarantine for 2 weeks. If you don't, there is a €3,000 fine. And if you have it, because most of the patients who have the coronavirus, who have tested positive, are sent home because they aren't serious or critical and they can heal themselves on their own. So the ones who are at home, if they go out of their house, they are charged €10,000. Okay, now I think you must be wondering, how long does it stay in different places? So on copper it stays for 4 hours, on cardboard it stays for 1 whole day, on polythene, plastic or stainless steel it stays for 3 days, and in the air it stays for 3 hours. So if you sneeze or if someone sneezes who has it, it will stay there in the air for 3 hours. It will take 3 hours to settle down. So children are in more risk when they go out because while settling down it will go lower, but children are usually shorter. And in the refrigerator it stays around 3 days, but in the freezer it stays for like 2 years or even more. And what's even scarier is that it can live up to 74 degrees centigrade, which means it's not like if it's above 30 degrees centigrade, it won't spread. It will decrease the speed of its spreading, but it won't stop spreading. A fun fact is that around, I'd say, according to my calculations, 600,000 trillion coronavirus would fit in a human body, but not with all the organs and everything. If only the outside of a human body was put apart and it was filled with coronavirus, it would be around 6,000 trillion coronaviruses in an average human. And that is a lot. Okay, another tip. If you like checking live how many people are infected, I'll show you a website. So, like this. And here. So I need to refresh it. So here it's called worldometers.info, if you can see correctly. It's a website that shows live how many people have the coronavirus. And here, like it's showing, there are 585,000 people infected and 26,800 deaths. But the good thing is that 131,000 and a half are recovered, which is really good. And then it gives you details in countries, like about all the countries which are infected, how many are infected, and it's live, and how many deaths there are and how many recovered. So it's a really good website in my opinion. Oh, and one more bonus fact is that it stays in your body maximum for 37 days. After that, it can't stay in the same person's body. Oh, and another one, that corona, you know why they call it corona? It's because it is like, at least the scientists think so, that it's like 2 crowns. I don't know how, but I mean, I think it does look like that, but still. Oh, and COVID-19 stands for Coronavirus Disease 2019, because it started in 2019. And I recommend staying at home because like that's the best medicine, that's 100% effective and the only medicine till now, I guess. And I mean, I don't think you'd get bored because you could be creative, get creative, catch up on backlog, maybe you have some work pending. Regarding masks, I would recommend you to wear them. Like, I wouldn't really, but if it's really bad, the situation in your country, or maybe your government recommends, or for some reason you have to wear it, you should wear it, but I myself wouldn't wear it, because let's say if it somehow got onto your mask, and you touched your mask to fix it or whatever, or take it off, and then it got onto your finger, and then you touched your face for some reason, I don't know, maybe to scratch, maybe taking off the mask, fixing something, whatever. It may infect you then, and yes, it can go in through the eyes as well. Another thing I recommend is to keep washing your hands, keep clean, wash your hands after, like at any chance you get. At least after every 30 minutes, I think you should, because you never know where you have touched your hands, what your hands have touched, and always wash anything that comes from outside. So, because it could have gone anywhere, you never know. And if you're outside, though I don't recommend it, you must stay at least 1 meter away from everyone, be it anyone. And regarding freezer items, I'd say it's not like you can't eat them, just be careful. Clean them, wash them if you can. Some things you can't wash, you know, like ice cream. And keep clean, obviously, and I repeat, stay home. For that, my next video will be about how to pass the time, creative ideas, dance techniques, to magical crafts, and more. Much more, so to pass the time. In fact, watching the video itself would be passing time, no? Oh, regarding, as we said, about passing the time, I give you a challenge, especially for the kids, but grown-ups can participate too. The challenge is that you need to make, like, draw or model, make, I don't know, out of tin foil or whatever, coronavirus. That's up to you how you make it, how you draw it. The link is in the description where you need to send it. Last of all, stay safe and take care. Bye!